Have you ever wondered why a simple comment or tiny gesture can flip your entire mood in seconds? Today, I will reveal the hidden reason why small things feel so big. Stay with me, because the truth behind this might change the way you react forever. There is something powerful happening inside you every time a small event hits you harder than it should. It is not weakness. It is not drama. It is your mind running a very old program written long before you became aware of it. When something small triggers you, it is rarely the event itself. It is what the event represents in the story your mind has been repeating for years. A short message without an emoji suddenly feels like distance. A neutral tone sounds like disapproval. A simple delay turns into abandonment. This happens because the brain works faster than logic. Before you even think, your emotional system decides whether something is a threat. Your body reacts first. Your thoughts chase after it, trying to make sense of the feeling. If you have had days filled with stress, unresolved frustrations, or emotional overload, your reactions will intensify even more. A tiny event becomes the final drop that spills everything. You might tell yourself you are overreacting, but what you feel is real, because it comes from everything you carry, not from the moment itself. The brain loves shortcuts. It connects present events to past memories in a split second. So what feels like a small trigger is actually an echo from something deeper. A comment that reminds you of a time you felt judged. A pause that reminds you of a moment you felt ignored. A tone that reminds you of a childhood moment where you felt small. When you understand this mechanism, you stop blaming yourself and start understanding yourself. You stop seeing your reactions as flaws and begin to see them as signals. Signals telling you that something inside needs attention, care, and healing. And here is where things get really interesting. These reactions are not random. They follow a pattern, a script that your brain has rehearsed for years. Once you identify the script, you gain real power. But here is the question that matters most. If your reactions come from deeper stories, how do you change the story without forcing yourself to suppress what you feel? The answer starts with understanding the truth hidden behind every strong reaction. When a small trigger hits you, your mind assigns meaning before you even notice. The reaction is not to the event, but to what the event seems to say about you. If you fear not being enough, even a neutral comment can feel like criticism. If you fear losing connection, even a slight pause can feel like rejection. The key is to separate the event from the interpretation. The moment you see that the meaning was created in your mind, not delivered by the situation, you begin to break the emotional chain. This does not mean ignoring your emotions. It means questioning them with kindness. Instead of, "Why am I reacting like this?" you ask, "What fear is this reaction trying to protect me from?" Emotional intensity is often a safety response. Your nervous system is trained to react fast, especially when you feel tired, anxious, or stretched thin. Your body goes into a state of alert, even when nothing dangerous is happening. That is why your heart jumps at a tone of voice, why your stomach tightens when someone pauses, or why you replay conversations for hours. Your system is trying to protect you, but protection is not the same as truth. When you pause, breathe, and allow yourself a moment of clarity, you create space between the trigger and the reaction. That small space is emotional freedom. It is the moment when you choose response instead of letting your old script choose for you. And once this space exists, a new question appears. If you can create distance between the event and your reaction, how do you rewrite the emotional script so that small things stop feeling so heavy? Yes, you rewrite the script by understanding the deeper need behind every intense reaction. When something small triggers you, it is usually pointing to an unmet need. The need for safety, respect, clarity, connection, or simply rest. When you identify the need, the reaction loses its power. Instead of feeling overwhelmed, you begin to feel informed. This is the shift that transforms your emotional life. You go from reacting unconsciously to responding intentionally. A pause becomes a reminder to breathe. A neutral comment becomes an opportunity to communicate your needs instead of assuming the worst. A moment of silence becomes space instead of danger. You begin to see that most emotional storms are not personal attacks. They are emotional echoes. They are moments where your past tries to speak through the present. And when you recognize the echo, you choose how loud it becomes. You choose whether it defines your day or loses its strength. Over time, small things stop feeling so big because you no longer carry the invisible weight that made them heavy. You start moving through life with more calm, confidence, and clarity. You feel lighter not because the world changed, but because your inner world did. If this message resonated with you, I would love to have you here with me. Subscribe to the channel so we can continue growing together. Your presence here matters, and I am grateful for it.